Hi, I'm gonna I'm here to show you the site builder made by HMI Technologies, which is I'm gonna use to make a website in it, and basically in 5 minutes, and show you how you can use this. So luckily, my friend Nestor has sent me some pages, basically the index page he has made, and he's got the images and he's got the CSS. Now this I want to use to put it into my site, which I have called seriousmedia.co.uk. So I'll just open it up. I've installed the site builder already on it. So you can see what comes up. It comes up like a very bare minimum bone structure of the website, where we've got the header, we've got the home, the content for the home page, and the footer. Sidebar, it kind of looks all squashed up together. That's because we've not applied any formatting, and this is the bare bones structure of the website builder. Now what I can do is I can go to the back end and I can log in, and this is standard. It's a login everywhere. So of course you have to log in with your password and username, and I shall just do that. So now I'm in the back end of the HMI Tech website builder. This is the control panel. So you basically have a couple of tabs out here which you can use to navigate to different parts of the control panel. You can log out by clicking there, and each tab has a certain number of things that you can do over here. So basically we have the website settings, the PHP design, the CSS that is going to be used, and the images that we want to use. It's all going to come from here. And the second tab is the web pages, where all the pages that we're going to have in this site are going to come. So we've got to create new page. We already got a home page, and we got a page not found. So these are the default pages which come from the site builder. So I can edit them and just update like that, and it is edited and it is good. And last tab is of course users. So these are all the people who are going to use it. So quickly I'm going to create another one called Nestor, and I'm going to make him active. Plus I will just copy and paste it for his username. We're not going to use the email because it's only if you forget your password, and we're not going to forget our password, so we don't need to get it mailed to us. And we shall start. I'm going to give him a password, so I'll just give him some password. Okay, okay, and then add new. Alright, so now we got Nestor out here. So I can log out and log in as Nestor. And log in. And now I'm logged in as Nestor. So now I'm going to show you how I'm going to go about doing this. So first I'm going to look at the files which I've received from Nestor, which he wants to put in the site builder. So I'll just take a look at his index, and I can see the site he has made. He's accessing some active content, so since it's on my computer he won't be allowed the access, but you can see he's put some stuff here. He's got some footer, got some text here, and we got the main content. So basically I'm going to split this whole page up into, this is going to be my sidebar, which is here, which is on the left hand side. This is going to be my header, where this menu and all is there, and this part of it, wherever he's written all this stuff, is going to be the content, and lastly the bottom part is going to be the footer. So basically I'm just outlining it with my mouse. Hope you can see that. Okay, so now what I need to do is how I'm going to proceed. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the website builder and start with the images. So first thing I'm going to need to do is put all the images that I have onto the server, so that they can be accessed throughout our site. So I'll just give it a moment to load up. So here we can see the HMI Tech file manager. So you can go into images, and you can put your images here by clicking this files, and then I'll just go into what Nestor sent me and take all his images and just upload them there. So open, so all of them come here, and now I can upload them all into my site. So they all go one by one, one by one, and once they're here, you can see them here, the thumbnails of them. So there's a back.gif and there's a favicon. This is the site icon which appears out here. There's the logo and some graphics they've used. Okay, so that's for the images. Now for the CSS, I've got something written here. I'm just going to take it out. I'm going to use what Nestor has sent me, and for that I'm using this Crimson editor, which is a simple editor. I'll just take the CSS file that he's provided me with and place it there, and look at all the code that he's put in the CSS. I'll just select it all, copy it, go back to my site builder, and I will just paste it here. So all my CSS has come in. I will update that, and then you will realize is the CSS is actually in there now. So if I go here and I refresh this page, you'll see the CSS is already taking effect, because whatever he has done in that CSS has already taken effect in our site. So we got the images, we got this. Now we're going to go to the PHP design sheet, which is where we basically want our page to come. So there's a lot of stuff out here, but I'm not going to go with this stuff because Nestor has a different layout in mind. So we will look at that layout. So now it comes back to me to look at his site. So before I do any his index page, but before I do anything, I'll make a copy of it. So I'll copy it and paste it. So in case something happens and I want to revert back and see what he did, I can always do that. And I'm going to rename it to a .php file. And it says yes, I want to rename it to PHP. Now I can just open it in my Crimson editor as usual. So here it is. Here is the file that we want to appear. So now just to sort it out, I'm just going to add 4 tabs out here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and the 4th one. So these are just text. And I'm going to cut out whatever I need for my site builder. So obviously the left bar is starting from here and ending here. So this is our left bar, and this is our header, because if you look inside it, here it is a div, and here he has put all his links that he wants to show. So I'll just give him some enter so that we can see the thing come correct fully on the page. Okay. So you get an idea what I'm doing. I'm just neatening up the thing so that I can look at it all in one screen. And here are my divs which are closing. So I'm going to take out the content from it, so which is here. So I'm just going to copy, I'm just going to cut that out of there, and I'm going to paste it in my first text so that I know it is separated out. And here I want to include some PHP code, and that code is very simple to find. You just go into the site builder and you can just copy it from here. It's basically echo header $header from the PHP. So the CMS already stores whatever is there in the header, whatever we need in the header. So all we have to do is just echo it out. So I'm going to echo that here, paste. So that's come there, and that's our header. Okay, now we come to the main part of the thing. So the main part has got 2 divs in it, I think. One is this div right here, which is like so, and there's another div here which is like so, and this is the footer. Okay, so now we got our divs. So now I'm just going to start copying and pasting it out from here. So left bar, that is the sidebar actually for us. So I'm just going to cut that out of there, Control X that, put it in my next place where I have some empty space, and I'm going to echo over here. Again, I'll go to the site builder and I'll find what I need to echo. So I need to echo sidebar over here. So I can, oops, it's a little difficult to copy here. Control C that, go to our notepad and Control V that there. So that becomes our sidebar content, and the CMS will actually pull it and keep it there for us. Then we've got the right content, which actually is the main content of our project. So I'll just take it out. Are we serious? Yes. And he's put a lot of code out here, so you can see it extends all the way till there. So we'll just copy that off from there and cut that out. 1 second, it's a little difficult to select with the recording going on, but I'll just use the okay, so Control X that, Control V that there, come back, and where we've taken out the stuff from, which is right here, I want to have the main content. So the main content, I've got this, Control C and Control V. So we have got the content now in the right content div that he has asked for. And then again, same thing with the footer. So you kind of like see this rhythm that I'm doing. I'm just chopping up the page into all the different sections, and I'm keeping all the HTML code separately so that I can access it separately whenever I need to from the site builder. So there's our code, and here, since I've taken out the footer, I need to put the footer, the PHP for the footer. So here it is, Control C that and Control V that over here. Okay, so we've got our header, we've got our footer, and our page has kind of like reduced in size greatly. If you notice, I'll just take out all these spaces so you get an idea of what is going on. So this is, our page has become like this now. So we've got echo header here, echo sidebar here, echo main content here, echo footer here, and that's about it. So I'll just take whatever is there inside the body and copy that, go to my site builder, find the body and paste that in there. Okay, so now you can see that it has come there. And a few more things he's got on in his header which I need are he's got this logo, which is image source rel, and then there is these links, and I don't want to link to the style sheet because it's already linked, and keywords are also already there. It's going to be fed from the CMS. So I'll just go and insert those here. So you can see I have added the links over here in his page, whatever he needed in the header. Okay, so that's our head, and now I can go back to my thing and see if I've missed out anything. I've got a car set over here, and he's used 1.0 transitional, so I'll just check that I've used 1.0 transitional, so there's no problems with that. Although car set UTF-8, that is also there. So basically we're all set with this now. So this is done, and if you see, I put the PHP code out here to get everything from the database and put it in these variables. So if you know a little bit of PHP, you'll know what I'm doing out here. It's very simple code, and you can write whatever you want out here for whatever you need for your site. So I'll just update that. Now we're done with most part of the software setting up, but you can see the HTML design has been successfully updated. Now I go to settings,